Miss Wetzel, I'm still very tired.
Oh, no. Did you go to bed late last night?
No, I went to bed really
Okay.
early.
Can you see the date on here? Can you read that, Gavin?
March 26th.
And
Lang Arts.
Language arts. It's short for language arts. Today is March 26th, language arts. And I heard most of you heard the news already. I guess Mrs. Winters probably sent a parent square that we have no school tomorrow. You have a break and you can get caught up in everything and get yourself organized for Monday. The other fun thing, I think I'm going to wait a minute or two and see if Saud and Brooklyn come on, and then I'll talk about show and tell. Oh, there's Brooklyn.
Wow, perfect.
Hi, Brooklyn.
That was my idea in third grade.
Talking about show and tell, I was wondering, could I just make
No, hang on. Could I ask you, stop,
David?
Ann, stop. Can I ask you just wait a minute? Let's wait a few minutes and see if Saud comes on, and then we'll talk about that, okay? We'll take a little break and talk about it.
Mrs. Wetzel.
Yeah. I have captions turned on, so turn on your captions.
Mrs. Wetzel. In third grade, we had this project where we needed ideas in our journal to send to Mrs. Winters, and my idea was the show and tell.
Well, she really liked that, so we're gonna have like something every week we're gonna do like that. So if you have any more ideas, that's great. Yes, give her some ideas on that. I didn't send your journals home, did I? Yeah, bummer.
Nope.
Okay, well, because we have to figure out some way to get started on writing next week, and I thought I didn't send journals. We'll probably write on the computer. That would be a good idea. So keep that in mind if you have any good ideas. And let's get started with our reading. We're working on The Mystery of the Plumed Serpent. And did we finish? I think we are on page, let's see. Did we do page 5?
That was correct.
What do you mean page 5?
I mean chapter 5.
Email to
Did we
We
finish?
have to go over chapter 5.
What's on third story?
Do you know that address?
You could have it now. Well, not right now.
When is shown?
Now.
Connor, you can mute your mic, please.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Okay. David asks, unmute your mic. We need to get started on chapter 5, correct? We didn't do that yet.
We have to go over chapter 5.
Okay. So let's begin with chapter 5. We know in chapter 6, they were going to go to the, chapter 4, they were going to go to the museum. So let's go to chapter 5, and let me get everybody up here. Let's start with Brooklyn. What is a clue you have for chapter 5? Brooklyn? Unmute your mic, honey.
When they is that when they came back from the museum?
That's chapter 5 is a trip to the museum. Get your book out. You could take a look at it, and you should have your paper with clues on, ready to go. Okay.
They took Elena found a gold snake with feathers in the monkey cage and shows it to Miguel, which takes it to the museum for the director to see it. Elena and Michael think she called the police, and when they get back, the gold snake is gone. Michael is making a list of who would have stolen it.
Oh, well, that's a good summary of the chapter, but what is your clue? Do you have any clues from chapter 5?
Well, my clue is Blue Jeans was watching them when they went by.
Perfect clue. Everybody should have that. Blue Jeans was watching them. And what's your prediction because of that?
I think that he could have. So
What did you write on your paper for a
I
prediction?
said that the guy with binoculars could have taken it.
No, listen. You told me your clue was Blue Jeans was watching the children. What's your prediction because of that clue?
But
What did you write down?
The guy with binoculars watching them too. And
Okay, but that's not a prediction. That would be another clue. I would put guy with binoculars watching them as your second clue. Okay?
I said
What? Okay, mute your mic, Brooklyn. Did anybody else, just a minute, Gavin. Did anyone else have Blue Jeans was watching the kids? If you did, have that as a clue. I have it too. What did you say for your prediction?
What page is that supposed to be for? Miss Wetzel.
What, Gavin?
We don't find out about the guy with the binoculars until chapter 6, though.
Well, now on page 49.
Beginning.
Okay.
I saw him.
All right. Mute your mics, everybody. One at a time. Everybody mute your mic. I'm going to read page 49 because that's where the first clue comes in. Turn your books to page 49.
Wait, I have a prediction.
Just a minute. Just hang on to your prediction. The twins stood on the sidewalk, smiling and waving, but suddenly Elena had a feeling that Grandma wasn't the only one who was watching them. She turned around, and there was Blue Jeans, lounging in the doorway of number 24, watching. She poked Miguel. They both began to walk away fast. When they got to the corner, Miguel glanced back over his shoulder. Blue Jeans was still there, looking after them. He's like one of those pictures where the eyes follow you no matter where you go, said Miguel grimly. They both began to run, and they didn't stop until they got to the subway station. Let's slow down, said Miguel breathlessly. He probably won't be able to follow us in here. That was true. Blue Jeans didn't follow them into the subway. Get that? Blue Jeans didn't follow them into the subway. But someone else did. When they got out of their stop, there was a man behind them. The man with the binoculars. And when they went up the stone steps of the museum, he was only a few steps away. But they never noticed him. Okay. All right, so that's page 49. We have 2 clues on there that Brooklyn already mentioned. We're looking for predictions. Blue Jeans was watching the children, and the man with binoculars followed them into the subway, on the subway. So, Yash, you said you had a prediction, so open your mic and let's hear what you have to say.
Give me a second. I don't think it's in this chapter. Let me just check.
No, I don't want you to give me another chapter. I want you to give me. You should have it written clue and prediction for page 49.
Okay, what did you just read?
You didn't hear. I'm not going to reread it again. You didn't hear it.
What chapter? What chapter?
5. We're on chapter 5.
Okay.
You might want to write that on your paper next to your clue.
Yeah, I just have the page numbers.
Okay, it's page 49, so that would be chapter 5. Go ahead. Do you have a prediction, Yash?
Page 40. Okay. Someone steals it. Someone steals the golden snake at the end of the chapter. And I think...
You know what? Time out. I don't want to be on that clue yet. I want to be on this clue. And if you don't have it, everybody add this clue in. So mute your mic, Yash. And my question is this. If you do not have this clue, put it in now. Blue Jeans was watching the kids. And so what do you think of, if you didn't do this one, let's do it now. What do you think?
I said the spies seem to be watching them.
David, you need to David, sit still. Now try again. I couldn't hear you.
I said the spies seem to know what they're up to.
I agree. That's a good prediction. You can, so everybody add this in. Page 49, Blue Jeans was watching the kids. You can make up your own prediction now, but David Creppy, I like that.
Mr.
Pat yourself
Wetzel?
on the back. Good job.
Miss
I like
Mrs.
that
Wetzel.
prediction. Yes, Brooklyn.
Well, I think that I think that either Blue Jeans saw the golden snake in Elena's hand.
Okay, that's a good prediction. Write that down. If you don't have it written down, write it down. David Summer, did you want to do a prediction?
Yeah. I don't know. Have you? Well, I'm actually doing the next clue after that
Okay.
one.
Okay, let's just wait on that. I'll call on you in a minute. Anyone else have a prediction?
Can I?
Go ahead, Connor.
I said for my clues, Blue Jays was watching kids earlier, and they lost the golden serpent, and then realized detail says they were on the subway when they lost it.
Okay,
And
but
then-
that's a totally different clue.
Wait, the prediction was I think the man in binoculars stole it.
I know, but you're not saying anything about Blue Jeans. You're not. Listen, Connor, you need
I just did though.
a
Okay.
prediction about Blue Jeans.
Blue Jeans was watching the kids earlier.
Okay, I would separate that from the other stuff. Good. Okay.
I have something. Can I say my prediction?
Yes.
I said I think the man with the binoculars is working with Blue Jeans.
Oh, that's a good prediction. I like that. And I'm seeing your knee, not your face.
Hello.
Okay. Mute your mic, Gavin. And the next clue we talked about was guy with the binoculars, follow them to the subway. That's a clue, page 49. If you don't have it, write it into your packet now. And does anybody have a prediction for that? I think David S., you wanted to speak on that.
When they followed him into the subway. Well, I mean, they didn't notice, but so I wouldn't really say it's a clue because if they don't know, then I don't think it counts. Like, it doesn't mean anything to them because they don't know about the man with binoculars.
I have a prediction for that.
So I don't think that's really a clue.
Okay, let me respond to David S.
I would say that's more of a detail.
I get what you're saying. It can't be a clue for the kids, but it can be a clue for us as the reader because the author gave us that clue. So we're seeing different clues than the kids are actually seeing. Good point, David, though. It can't be a clue for them. Gavin, what did you say about that? I would still count it as a clue for us, the reader.
I had that clue down, and my prediction was I think the man who bumped into them was the man with the binoculars and took it.
Oh, okay. My prediction was kind of like a question because I'm confused now. I said, I don't know. Is the man with the binoculars a good guy or a bad guy? That's where I was with that.
Wait.
Okay, so next they meet the museum lady. Did anybody have a clue
I do.
on, well, let's see if we could get somebody else in, Brooklyn. You did a lot. Taryn, I haven't heard from you today. Do you have any other clue in chapter 5, Taryn?
Clue, yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay,
David S., mute your mic.
Elena was walking back from seeing the monkey and giving it banana peels. As she was walking, she ran into the guys, the blue jean guy, and grabbed her arm in a mean way. And she said she was looking at the monkeys and giving them.
Okay, isn't that on page chapter 4?
Yeah, chapter 3 and 4.
Okay, we're on 5.
Oh,
chapter 5.
Okay. Well, I had it on because I was doing by chapters, so I had it on chapter 4 and on chapter 5.
Okay, if you write the page number down, it would help. We're past page 49. Did you write the page numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything, do you have any clue past the page 49, close to 49?
No, I only did the chapter 4 part.
Well, we have chapter 5 and 6, so you need to get caught up on Friday, okay?
Okay.
Because we're doing 5 and 6. Okay. Sod, do you have any clues, Sod?
Yes. I have the man with binoculars is still following them everywhere, hearing them wherever they go.
Okay. Anybody else? Any clues for chapter 5? What?
I had one for.
Let Brooklyn go first, and then you can go next, David.
So the museum lady thought it was the blue serpent from Mexico too. That's why she went out of the room, and they thought she called the police, so they just ran, and then they got back on the subway, and that's when they got bumped. And I think that.
Okay, stop. That's enough. That's a great clue. The director thought the serpent that they brought in was a famous serpent from the Mexican treasure. You're right. And what did she call it? It's a weird word. It's Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, and you pronounce it
Quetzalcoatl.
It's like the Q sounds like Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
Can I do mine for chapter?
Is that response, David? Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What's the prediction? Because this lady thinks it's the treasure.
Well, I think that what I thought there was that the director kind of would have stole it, but then it changed to the man with binoculars later on.
Okay, David S., go ahead. Mute your mic, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Somebody stole my clue is somebody stole the golden snake on the subway, and my prediction was that it was the man with the binoculars.
Okay. Do you all believe that the snake was stolen, or do you think that Elena lost it out of her purse, and why?
I think somebody.
Oh, it was stolen.
I'm kind of in the middle with that.
It was stolen because she said her clasp is really tight and it can't be like it can't slide out when she said her clasp is really tight.
Yeah, that's a good point, Connor. I like that point. Okay, David N., what did you want to say?
I just said I read the rest of the story, so I'm not giving any predictions.
Okay, appreciate that. Just only predict what you can from the clues we're talking about. Aaron Cooper, I didn't hear from you. Do you have anything you want to say about the question? Aaron Cooper?
I think it was stolen.
Okay.
I think it was stolen.
What do you think they should do now about it? Should they go to the police? What should they do?
No, they should keep it. They should just I think they should look. Well, not look for it, but like not go to the police because they don't have any evidence now.
Ah, okay. Mute your mic. Sod, what do you think?
Honestly,
Sod.
I think that they shouldn't go. I think that they should just stick to their plan with breaking in. They might get even more. So with more evidence comes more trust.
Okay, more evidence comes more thrust. Okay. Yash, you need to stop in the chat. There's already 5 chats in our few minutes we were on. Anything else you want to say about chapter 5? We're ready to go on to chapter 6. Okay. So we get to chapter. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. Look at page 56. Page 56.
Wait.
Page 56.
I think they should go to.
Go ahead, Aaron.
This is what's.
Yes. Aaron,
Honestly, I think we should go to police
Aaron, look at the
as soon as they
computer.
notice that the people were stalking them.
Okay, they could tell them that. That's true. Okay, Aaron, when you're speaking, look into the microphone because we are recording. Look at page 56. In that picture, can you see the man with the binoculars?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, so he is there and he is watching, so he's pretty
Yes,
suspicious.
that was part of my clue.
He's the man in the blue vest with the bald head.
Yes, he is. So we're up to chapter 6, which was a locked window. Gavin, could you unmute your mic and give us your first clue on chapter 6?
I've been wanting to share this since yesterday.
Everybody else mute your mic, please. Brooklyn, Aaron.
Okay, my first clue was on page 60. The plume serpent.
Page 60, everybody.
The plume serpent was taken. I think blue jeans took it. I think blue jeans took it in the subway.
We can't.
Well,
That was your prediction. Okay. Does anybody else have the clue that the serpent got missing from her purse?
Yes.
Go ahead, Brooklyn. What's your prediction?
I think that the man with the binoculars is working with blue jeans, and that blue jeans that saw them leave with it. I think they saw it with Elena in her hand, and he ordered the man with binoculars to steal it from
Okay.
them, so they don't take it somewhere that they're not supposed to.
Okay, mute your mic, Brooklyn. Anyone else want to add their prediction for Gavin's clue about the clasp on the purse was tight, so he feels the clue is. Taryn, go ahead.
I have the one with like the purse thing. So
Well, you did read chapter 6 then, huh?
yeah.
But not 5?
I didn't read the study packet. Yeah, kind of.
I'm
So
confused.
for chapter 6, I have Elena put her purse upside down, and all that came out was tokens, coins, and other stuff, but no snake.
Okay, and what was your prediction because of this? What did you predict?
I feel, and they were in the subway. So I think that the fat guy with blue jeans and binoculars, I feel like they think that they're trying to get away with it, even though that they tried to like buy it, I guess you could say. But I meant serpent, not other stuff, but no serpent. But I think that it's all gonna turn out to where that the guy with the binoculars, blue jeans, and the fat guy will end up saying that snake's like really bad, and that we wanted to keep it like in the Spanish place.
Okay. And any other clues in chapter 6? Another clue?
I have one.
I have one.
Oh, Yash.
If you look in the picture when they're going to the
What page?
it's on page 51. If you look in that picture.
No, we're in chapter 6, and chapter 6 starts at 6.
But I'm saying I think the man in the binoculars stole it to give it back. And I think he's also working for Fat Guy and he stole it because he didn't want them to think that they had the treasure.
Oh, okay. He's in the picture. You're right. Okay, let's go back to chapter 6. What's another clue in chapter 6?
Can I say the next one?
No, let someone else go. David N., could you give us a clue in chapter 6?
This is after the snake is lost, okay?
Yeah, we already have. Yeah, we're done with that.
This is from pages 60 to 64.
Okay, David, look at the camera and
Yeah?
speak into that way.
This is from pages 60 to 64.
Okay.
Miguel has Miguel has to break into the pet shop to prove he is not a thief.
Okay. What?
I
But
have one.
that's not a clue, David. That's a summary of what he did, but that's not a clue to help solve the
Can I
mystery.
go?
In a sense, yes, it is. Because without that information, it's impossible to know what happens next. So,
But it's not a clue that helps us solve the mystery. It's what he did to solve the mystery, but I wouldn't call that a clue. I'd call that, an act that he did.
well, in that case, there were no. Because,
Actually,
Can I
I actually have 3 more clues.
I have one.
I disagree with that.
Can I
David
please go?
Summer.
I thought what was interesting is when Michael goes on the fire escape and listens through the window, the parrot is still saying catch a cold. And normally parrots would say other things. And they say what they've heard before. So I think he heard that from another person.
I
That could help
like it.
solve the mystery.
I like it. What is your prediction for
I
that?
have one.
Brooklyn, mute your mic, please.
I pretty much said, because you can't guess who said that, and I had no idea who would have said that, but I said somebody said that, and that's why the parrot keeps repeating it.
I have something.
Me too.
Connor, what happened that you had to rejoin? Did you get knocked out?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I have 2 of my computers hooked up because one of them allows me to be shown and the other one doesn't.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you what?
So I can be over here.
all of my clues.
Or I can
All
be
of
over
my
there.
clues were actions.
All of you need to mute your mic. Brooklyn, this is the second time I'm asking you to
No,
mute
like
your
mute my mic, not.
Yes, it does. You
No, it doesn't.
muted it earlier.
Mrs. Wetzel, I have something.
Go ahead, Josh.
It's kind of like an add-on to David's idea. Catch a cold. That sounds like how I pronounce quasicold.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's what they're talking about.
Okay. I actually had that
Josh
too.
seems right
And-
on that.
Go ahead, David C. What did you say? David, we can only see your.
Josh seems right on it.
Go ahead.
Josh seems right on it. He's completely right.
Okay. Do you have that for your prediction too?
No, I have it deeper in.
All right. I had that catch a cold by the parrot also because it was so unusual. And I thought, I wonder if that parrot's saying catch the gold because of this serpent. I thought catch a cold, catch the gold. I wonder if it was like that. I have a couple other clues and we need to sign off in a minute. So BJ, my 2 other clues that I had was BJ is in the shop. Blue Jeans is in the shop before. He's there at the shop and he's there after. So he could not have followed them on the subway. The other clue I had was Blue Jeans was not in the pet shop when they got back. When they went into the pet shop to try to find the hidden treasure. And Blue Jeans has been there every day they've gone. So where is he and why is he suddenly disappeared? That was something that I thought was kind of suspicious. And my prediction for Blue Jeans was not in the pet shop when they went there was that maybe he was hiding the treasure. Maybe he has the treasure and they were hiding the treasure. Okay?
Maybe.
Like he makes sure nobody comes near the shop.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Brooklyn.
Okay, so I had a chapter 6 thing about Elena let the monkey out, and then Fat Man tried to chase it, and while that happened, Miguel went upstairs and he found crates of gold.
Okay, but we're not there yet.
So I'm pretty
We're
sure
not there yet, though, are we? That's in the next
we're not?
chapter. Nope. No. Okay.